Hi guys, me, Maximilian Gillberg here to talk to you about what is leadership to me and what is the signs of a good leader. Now, I'll start off with what is leadership to me. Leadership is all about aligning multiple parties' interests within the same vision. I'll say that again. You have multiple parties and you align their self-interests under the same vision. That means that you should get to know the people that you're leading, you should get to know the people that you're working with, and then try to figure out what are their self-interests and how can you combine and create synergies for you and them together through the same vision by working towards the same things or thing to actually achieve your results that you want and that they want. Now, let's hypothetically say that you have different stakeholders in a company. It's a big company that it's public, and you have stock owners, and then you have the employees. Now, what does the employees want? The employees, they want more benefits, and they want good working conditions, and they also want high salaries. What does the stock owners want? The stock owners, they want high return on their investments. Now, what does that mean for you as a leader, and how are you supposed to approach it in this hypothetically created case? You have to first be aware of what the people want, as in, what do these two stakeholders want? What does your employees want? You ask them, what do you want? Do you want more? Do you want a higher salary? Do you want to have good working conditions? Obviously, people want good working conditions, but what I mean by that is, what is good working conditions for you? You can start asking these open questions to get to know the people that you lead better. Then you also have the other party. You have the stock owners, right? So I, as a stock owner, would want higher return on investment. Ask me what I want. Okay, what do you want? Well, I want higher return on investment within 2 or 3 years. Okay, got it. Do you want it to be paid annually, monthly, weekly? Do you get what I mean? So by asking these questions and answering them, you start to communicate, and you need to ask real good questions. Because when you start figuring out what people want and their self-interest, then you get more of a roadmap. You get a clear picture of how you should achieve these results, these expected results or the wanted results of people that is within their interests, and then how you can connect the synergies and connect the dots for them to actually work together. So the stock owners, they pay you by buying the stocks, right? So you have investors. So you've sold your stocks in order to gain capital. You've increased your capital. So now with that capital, you can improve your business. And then when you have your employees, they work for you, right? They create the business, they make it go. The operations won't manage themselves without having employees putting in the work, right? So the benefits are huge just by asking the right questions and getting to know people. But just to sum it up, it basically comes down and boils down to that you as a leader should be able to align multiple party self-interests within the same vision. Now, what is the signs of a good leader? Well, a good leader is one that obviously is good at aligning multiple party self-interests, but it's also a person that listens, that asks questions, curious, and really cares about the people involved. Now, what do I mean by caring about people being involved? Do you care about your employees and their dreams? If you start asking these questions towards yourself and you have an honest conversation, just by you having that conversation is a sign that you're a good leader. Now, depending on your answer as well, if you say, well, I really don't care about my employees, so to me, that's a sign of bad leadership. Then you're more of a, what would you say, traditional boss or manager or someone just in a position of power, but you're not really a leader. Because a leader listens to the people that it leads, and listens to different stakeholders, as I said, to align their interests. Now, some other good signs is that this leader tries to learn. So learning is a big part of the job. Now, you learn by interacting with people, you communicate, you ask questions, you speak up, and you defend those that you have within your responsibility. Now, I've heard a lot of stories, and I've seen people as well, and I haven't really been through it myself, but people that don't get defended by or supported by their boss in conflicts. That can be as easy as in someone telling an employee off. What should a leader do? It should step in. It should step in if the employee can't support it himself. But at the same time, just by supporting, you might be sending out signals, don't mess with my employees. These are my people. They're under my responsibility. I care for them. I truly care for them, and therefore you shall not speak badly about them, to them, or act in a weird way towards them. Now, having that said, to me, leadership is all about that you align multiple parties' self-interest within the same vision, and then you work towards the same goals, right? And the sense of good leader is that you listen, communicate, you're a great public speaker as well, you're able to take in new information and process things. You're able to actually understand people's viewpoints. You actually are curious, insanely curious about other people and what they want. And you work to make that happen, that their dreams are fulfilled. So by asking these questions of like, what do I want? How can I achieve this and that, and what can I do in order to make myself richer or myself famous? You're excluding a big part of your responsibility and your role as a leader. You should include your employees and the stakeholders. Ask them, what do you want? What's most important for you? How do we go ahead in achieving these things that you want? What are your goals? What are your ambitions? What are your dreams? And how do we together create synergies for you to make that actually happen? Because I want you to actually achieve what you want and live the life that you want. Now, by asking these questions, I think you're going to go a long way. And I actually have something for you. So I want to leave you with a message, but also I want to leave you with a thought and a little bit of a challenge. So the challenge is, after you've watched this video and liked and commented and subscribed, you ask yourself this question: what kind of a leader am I? What kind of a leader do I want to be? What are the kinds of people that I have and that I lead? And then end it with, what do they want, as in dreams, goals, and aspirations? These 4 questions. Ask yourself that, write them down, talk to someone about it, and then hopefully you've become a better version of yourself and a leader for yourself, everyone else, and employees. Thank you.